Yes, my friend, you are live on air. Are you a Muslim?
Oh, yes, I am Muslim. Alhamdulillah.
Can you say the Shahada?
Sure.
Okay, say the Shahada. Go ahead.
Why should I say it?
Why not?
You don't believe me?
No, I don't
Do
believe you.
people call it in your show? They're not Muslim.
Yeah, there's people there. You see, we just receive a call
Really?
from a troll.
How come you don't even do face-to-face debates?
I don't do face to face. I do
Muhammad Hijab.
I
You
do
don't
shoulder
remember
to
that?
shoulder. Well, he hang up on me. Do you
Called
remember
in the
that?
show,
Yeah,
and then he was asking you Arabic questions.
I am the one who called. I am the one
You
who
have a
called.
thick Arabic
I
accent.
am the one who called him,
You
and the
yelling
coward
at women.
and the coward he hang
This
up
is
on
Christian
me.
way?
What is the Christian
This
way?
is what you
Tell
do
me.
in your house?
Like what?
You have
What
a
is
wife?
that? What is
Do
that?
you yell at women? Because I saw you were talking shit to women, right?
What I said to her?
Oh no, you were saying a lot of vulgar stuff. You don't remember?
Like what?
You have amnesia?
Like what?
Are you
like
very
what?
old right now? You forget? You
Like
know
what?
what you did.
Like what? Like what?
Why
Like
should I
what?
repeat it?
Well,
Am I
here we
like
go. How we go? No, we can't
Oh.
play the video.
So why
And
every day
why
do
you
you
don't
make
tell
videos
me?
about
Why you don't tell me
Islam?
what I said? Why you don't tell me what I
Islam
said?
is the truth.
Is it true? Is it true that if I
Christianity is the truth?
if I say suckle me, is that bad?
Okay, forget about what you say.
No.
But
I don't want to forget. If
what
I
is your
say,
mission in life?
if I say suckle me
What
to
if
a
you
Muslim
die one
woman,
day? What are they gonna
if I
remember
say
you?
suckle me to a Muslim woman, is that bad? Yeah,
Don't
man,
even
come
talk
on.
shit.
If I
Don't-
say
you're not a
suckle
man.
me to a Muslim
How
woman,
is that a man?
is that bad? Be a man and
Women
say you're
coming
the
on
one
your
who opened it.
show,
You are the one who opened the
they don't-
topic. Be a
they're not
man
like
and
you,
talk about
aggressive
it.
like you.
What?
And then you mute people.
I
You're
did
not
not
a man.
mute you. You see, you open a topic. I'm asking you, please. If I say to a Muslim woman, suckle me, is that bad? The coward, he hang up. This is your Mimi Hijab. He is the one going around asking a Muslim sheikh, can I suck your wife tit? Your Muslim female, she called me and she said Jesus do something to his mother boobs. I said to her, in fact, you are filthy, insulting Jesus for no reason. In fact, it is your prophet who said, suckle me. Your coward Mimi Hijab, he cut the video, he played it for you. Is it a Christian way? So I want to ask you, I will call you again. Is it an Islamic way to go around and your prophet, he teach you to suckle Muslim women boobs? Answer, I'm calling you. Is this a Christian way? Answer, potato, answer. Coward, he will not answer now. Is this a Christian way? No, this is not a Christian way. This is Islamic way. I was quoting your prophet. And Mimi Hijab, as you see, he go around and he harass Muslim women, and he don't want to believe that his prophet saying that. But this, as you see, it's in front of you on the screen. And the sheikh, he was saying, well, this is what the prophet said. So the filthy Mimi Hijab, he go to the sheikh. He's a sheikh, imagine. And here you see a Muslim, he said to Mimi Hijab, what kind of mannerism are these? Shame on you, Muhammad. Muhammad Hijab. Muhammad Hijab, he says, what's wrong with it? He believes it's halal. So do you see the hypocrisy of this garbage religion? If I quote what their prophet says, Christian prince, sexual harassment to a Muslim women. And let's say this, Abdul. Don't text me in Skype, I will block you. Literally. If you are not a Muslim and you don't want me to call you, don't text me, I will block you. You are a Christian, you are not, I don't care. Do we have any brave Muslim? Why it's wrong to believe? He believe in it, why it's wrong? He believe in it. You see the coward, and he make a video. This Christian prince, this is how Christian people talk. You're finished, boy. And you know, I'm so finished to the point, I don't know what to do. I mean, I go live in YouTube right away. I have 1,000, 2,000, whatever thousands, and people listening. Do you see how finished I am? Why? Because I'm quoting their prophet. And look how they try to put you down. They try to put you down. They try to frame you. This is not how a Christian talk. Sure, this is not how a Christian talk. This is how Muslim talk, my friend. I'm quoting your prophet, and you are quoting your prophet too. Do we have any brave Muhammadan? Anyone? Any brave Muhammadan would like to kill her? And you know, even if it was for one woman, why in the world you ask a woman to give her breast to a stranger? Tell us why. What that will do exactly? This man is a growing man. What is the wisdom of this God to order his prophet that in a woman, she have to suckle a growing man 10 times? Any Muhammadan can tell us what that will do exactly. After this woman, she gave her breast to a stranger, what exactly is going to happen? Any Muhammadan? Hello? 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 Your voice is cutting, my friend. Are you a Muslim?
Yes, I am a Muslim.
All right. What do you like to say to us? Go ahead. We are talking about how we can prove that Allah is God and Allah. I mean, the Muslim, they say Allah knows best, etc. But we find that Allah do not know anything. What do you think?
Honestly, I've been following your videos like almost like half a year.
How many years?
Like almost half a year, like 6 months or so.
All right.
And I'm still like struggling, to be honest. Like your videos to me they sound very convincing.
All right.
And I'm thinking on still like on the eve of giving up this religion, but I'm still not quite sure whether what
Okay,
to do next.
let us me and you together work together then to see what is making you still holding your horses from leaving Islam. What is the reason? What do you think? If there is something you like to discuss about it, make you think still Islam is a religion to follow?
Well, the first reason is that this religion is very manipulative, very manipulative.
But this is not a
And
good thing. The word
it is not a
manipulating.
good thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is not a good thing. But the problem is that, like, you kind of experience it, you know? Sometimes if you do some mistakes or wrongdoings, you get the punch, you know? You get the punch.
I don't know how that works, my friend. Muslims, they do everything wrong in their countries and nobody is being punished for anything. Morocco, as an example, prostitution is #1 business in the country. Same in Tunisia. Same as even if you go in Europe, what punishment? Corruption is the lifestyle in all Middle East. Judges are corrupt, police is corrupt, the king is corrupt, the princess is corrupt, the sheikh is corrupt, even the grocery store is corrupt. You go to buy from the butcher, you think you are buying beef, you end up you eat donkeys. So what I think this is you imagine if
Yeah,
something wrong happened,
I
you did.
understand. I
Yeah, you
understand that
imagine that
overall.
there's a God is punishing you. His name is Allah. But in fact, if Allah really true God and he will punish those who do wrong, he should not teach them wrong anyway. He is the one who teach them wrong.
Well, honestly, like it's been like almost 2 years. I stopped practicing, but I still like do shahada, like try to hold on to. But whenever I stopped practicing, like doing the fasting and praying salah,
Hmm.
suddenly my whole life went upside down. My whole life.
Hmm. But first of all,
And I got
do you fasting? What fasting? What I know, Muslim didn't fast. Since when?
like during Ramadan, I mean,
For Ramadan is not
like
fasting. In Ramadan you eat more. In Ramadan you spend the night eating, watching TV, and then when the day
but
comes you sleep.
but still there are some struggles, you know,
What a
like when
struggle! You sleep all day, you wake up afternoon to eat again, and people get
well, like
fat. And people get
it's
fat
not,
and heart attack
you know,
increase in the month of Ramadan according to all scientific studies. Why? Because
yeah.
people they are eating more than normal, not less. And people actually this is why the price in for the food in Ramadan go crazy. Is that correct?
Yeah, I can understand that part. I can
You know
understand.
why? How
This
you
is
can
like,
understand that part? How you can understand it?
It's just a
How
typical human factor.
no, you see, no, my friend. If people are fasting, price should go down. If everybody now stop buying gas, the price for gas will
Yeah.
be 10 cents. Nobody will take it because nobody buying it. So when we buy more, the price go up, and this is what happened in Ramadan. In Ramadan, the food price doesn't go down; it goes 3, 4 times more. Why? Because people are eating more. So how in the world we call it fasting?
Well, honestly, I don't quite get into much into such, broad understanding of all things. But to me, is what was important is my own spiritual, way. I don't care like all what's going on with all other
My
Muslims,
friend, there
what
is no
they're doing.
spirituality
Yeah.
in Islam. First of all, when you say spiritual, is your God himself is a spirit?
I didn't understand you. What do you mean?
When you say spiritual thing, in order to
Yeah,
feel a,
yeah,
in order to feel a spirituality, you have to have a
yeah.
spirit God. Is your God is a spirit?
Well,
Because
I don't know.
spiritual, it is you connected to the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God come to you, make you feel something new, something very unique. But you Muslims don't believe that
Honestly,
God is God. God is not a spirit
I'm,
in Islam. So how you can have a you practice ritual? You are mixing between ritual to practice, like the
but when
Hindus.
I first,
They do
I started,
meditation, they do yoga, etc. But this is nothing to do with God.
I understand, but to be honest, like I started practicing 15 years ago when I was like 20. And honestly, when I first started praying Salah and all that thing, I really felt the spiritual connection. I really felt it. I had
How you
so
feel? Yeah, I want you to teach me. I want to learn your spiritual
I
connection.
felt as if I
No, no,
felt the
no.
presence of
Okay,
God
no problem. I
wherever I
believe you. I'm not saying you are lying, my friend. I'm saying you are, when you pray Al-Fatiha, correct?
yes.
Okay. You are repeating words you did not even say, correct?
Uh, What do you mean? Like,
Is that your prayer or
it,
the prayer or the prayer Allah he said?
actually, this is the prayer that Allah taught us to pray.
Exactly.
To-
So you are not praying to Allah. So what the point of saying to Allah what he said to you? So Allah he said to me, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Malik yawmiddin. But this is not what this is what he said. Have you ever heard of somebody? He called his somebody. Let us say you are calling your father or your son or your wife, and you call them 5 times a day, repeating to them what they said to you. So where is the spirituality and where is the prayer? Where is your prayer exactly? This is the prayer which Allah He said. So where is your prayer? You are not praying. You are just a parrot. You are repeating what somebody else said. So if I am Allah and there's a billion human beings, they call me every day, 5 times a day, they are saying to me what I said. I will hang up on them. Imagine you
But
call
I
me.
think I think most people they don't know how to pray correctly. And what I was
My
taught
friend, you do
is
not
that
need to pray.
Allah,
Well, there's nothing. It's called pray correctly. This is not true, because a prayer have to come from the heart. A child can pray. You do not need teachers to teach you how to pray. Pray is you speaking to your Lord from your heart. Whatever you say, God can understand you, because God is not a stupid. Maybe you can say you can be stupid, no problem. But even the stupid one, God, he can receive him, because no one better than God to receive the stupid one, because he is simple, he is naive, he is not educated, he is not he don't know, he say whatever he want. But God, he can still understand this person, because he made him. Who knows the
well,
manual?
I understand honestly. Before Islam, actually, I always felt this, this close relation to God. I used to ask from God anything I liked, and most of the time it was fulfilled. And I can understand your point. But to be frank, Fatiha, I mean, as a prayer, is actually a good prayer. The meaning is
No, it's
really good.
not. It's not. Let me tell you how stupid it is. Who is the one
Why
who's
it
talking?
is?
Okay, who is the one who's talking there in the Fatiha?
Well, actually, us, we're supposed to be
No, no, no.
saying that.
It's not
Right?
you. No, it's not
It's
you. It's Allah. It's Allah.
yes, Allah. It's a
Okay.
prayer
So
that Allah taught.
How Allah he say in the name of Allah? Did you ask yourself that? How Allah, he say in the name of Allah, if he is the one who's talking. Obviously, this is something made by Muhammad trying to copy the Christian prayer. In the name of Allah, so who is talking Allah? I never heard.
Actually,
Imagine Joe Biden. I mean, Joe Biden, he make a lot of poo-poo. Even Joe Biden, he will not say that in the name of Joe Biden, but you are Joe Biden. So,
but it's for us to say. We're
no,
supposed to
my
say.
friend, this is not for you to
We,
say. Show me where it says say.
like,
Pray
like
like this.
Christians say,
My friend, can you show me where Allah, he says, pray like this?
well, actually, Quran is not like a typical human like guidance book, you know. It's just sort of you're supposed to understand it. Like, you
What
know what
easy
I
to
mean?
understand? This is confusing. Have you ever heard of Allah saying, praise be to Allah? Allah saying, praise be to Allah. And then Allah, he repeat himself. He just said, the most gracious, most merciful. Why he's repeating again? This guy, you have nothing to say. And then he says, the master of judgment day. Okay. And then he said, do you do worship? Like Allah saying, do we worship?
Well,
Shouldn't,
to be
shouldn't
frank,
we? Shouldn't Allah
probably
say,
Fatiha
"Thee
is not.
we seek your worship"? Your worship is if this is a prayer, He should teach us in the opposite way. But the author of the Quran, he forgot to switch. This is Muhammad. He forgot to switch from the third person, second person. So he said, "Thee do worship." Who is talking? Allah. Allah saying, "Thee do worship." Obviously, this is stupid. Same time, my friend. What is the point of this prayer if you are repeating it and you don't even speak the language, in a language you don't understand? Why you have
Well,
to pray this prayer? Why you have to say it in Arabic? Is your God is an Arab God?
well, he's actually God of all of us.
No, he's an
So he's
how
not
how he is God of all of us. So why you have to pray to him in Arabic?
probably because he decided to choose that specific language. I don't
So
know. Like
okay,
he's
why
supposed
he
to.
chose a specific language?
Well, as far as I know, because Prophet Muhammad, he was like sent to Arab people, and if he would
Okay,
speak
no
some other
problem. So
language,
Muhammad was not sent to you. The Quran, chapter 14, verse number 4 says, "We send not a messenger except to teach in the language of his own people, in order to make things clear for them." Do you agree with that?
yes, agree.
Okay, so Muhammad cannot be a messenger for you, and Quran can't be a book for you, because the Quran says, in order, we never sent, and he sent that to Muhammad. We never sent, which means even in Muhammad himself is included. We never send the messenger to teach except in the language of his people. So if Allah want to send a messenger, this God, to you, I don't know, maybe you are from India, he will send you. In India, there's like 400 languages. So if Allah want to
Mhm.
send a messenger, as a Muslim messenger, he should send 400 messengers speaking 400 languages, and each one of them, not only he knew the language, he have to be from the people. And the verse in front of you expose Muhammad. He cannot be a messenger for the Indian. He can't be a messenger for Indonesian. The Quran make it clear, because if he don't make it in your language, it's not going to be clear to them. Who's talking? Allah. Read the verse for us. Go ahead. Chapter. I just gave you the verse and the chapter number. Chapter 14, verse number 4. What do you think?
We sent not a messenger except to teach in the language of his own people in order to make things clear to them. Now Allah leaves straying those whom he pleases and guides whom he pleases, and he is exalted in power, full of wisdom.
What do you think?
Well, it's very straightforward.
It's very clear, right? Usually
It's very clear.
The Quran is very confusing, but this verse is very clear. So
Yes.
so we cannot make it more clear than this. You cannot understand the book unless it is in your language. Very simple. Okay.
But the problem is, let's say I'm from, let's say, Turkic origin, okay?
Okay.
And the problem is that we don't have any book. Like we had our own prophet, but we don't know where is his teaching. Let's say we live Islam, but what else we should hold on to,
Well,
you
in
know?
Christianity, you do not need specific book in a specific language. Translation is
But
fine.
still,
In God, and my friend
even
God do not need a translator. You can pray to God in your own language, and you say to him whatever you
but
want. You believe in him. You believe in his teaching. You believe in the one he sent to save you, and you are fine. You pray in Turkish. What's wrong with that? Do you think God don't know Turkish? Do you think God do not know Hindu? languages? Do you think God, he don't understand somebody from Thailand or Philippines, what he is saying? What kind of God this God is? If God do not know those languages of the whole earth, then this God obviously have nothing to do with us, and he does not exist.
Well, that could be an option.
It could be an
But
option, but in you see, even the Muslims in the other day we showed them that in the book of Al Bidayah and Al Nihaya, Ibn Kathir, he mentioned how the disciple of Jesus ordered them to go and teach and preach the whole world in different locations, east, west, north, etc., Africa, Asia. And then they said to him, but we don't speak those languages. He said, don't worry, go to sleep. When they woke up in the morning, they found each one of them is speaking different language. So if God can teach them language without teaching them, which means they woke up with it, speaking in tongues, speaking languages, why the God of Islam, he cannot do the same? And why Allah want to send only a message in Arabic, and this message in Arabic for all mankind? And Arabic language is the most difficult language, stupid language ever. You will see a person who study Arabic all his life, and he have a PhD in Arabic. You ask him to make a letter, he will make maybe 80 mistakes out of 100 words. And he is a specialist in Arabic. So why this God he choose? Why this God? And not only that, by the way, there's a person, his name is Al-Farahidi. He is the one who corrected the Quran. And he is the one who changed a lot of things in the Quran, because the Quran does not make sense. Go search his name. You will see that the Quran we have today is based on a fix of this man who is not even, they say he's not an Arab. And even the one who add dots involved, he himself is a Persian. So how in the world this Quran is a book of God when it needed a lot of repair and a lot of fix? Let us go back to zero.
okay.
When Allah said,
one more question, please, one more question. But how
okay,
come so many PhDs, so many like linguistic professors, like philology doctors, so many like smart people, but they still study Quran, they
it's a
still
business.
amazed
It's
with
a
the Quran?
business, but it's a business. You see, the Arab in the time of Muhammad, they listen to Muhammad, right? And they speak Arabic, right?
Yes,
Okay. Did they
yes,
make fun? Did they make fun of Muhammad Quran?
yes.
Okay. So if it's amazing, those do not need PhD. Those are the Arab who speak the pure desert Arabic, whatever it is. They laugh at it. Each time he says something to them, he says, okay, well, we can't even understand what you are saying. What are you talking about? And then they keep saying to him, this is nothing but the fairy tales of the previous generation. We heard them before. And not only that, they said, well, if
Mm.
you want to make Quran like this, we can make Quran like this. Chapter 8, verse number 31 as an example, it says, when our sign rehearsed to them, they say, we heard this before. If we wished, we could say words like these. This is nothing but the tales of the ancient.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we can prove in 2 seconds that this is nothing but the fairy tales of the ancient. As an example, I have a story for you. I don't know if you heard the story of my grandfather who died standing holding a stick. Did you hear me talking about it?
No, I don't remember.
Okay, well,
No,
I have
maybe.
my grandfather, he used to be a king, you know,
Mhm.
and, he died. But it happened when he died, he was holding, his stick, the staff, the king, they hold the staff, So,
Mhm.
and he had my grandmother, she was not the only wife for him. This guy, he was a womanizer. He married tons of women. So anyway, all the wives, including my grandmother, she go to the bedroom, she talk to him, honey, you want to eat? He don't answer. Okay. Second day, third day, etc. He don't answer. You want to go to the bathroom? He don't even move. But nobody noticed that he's dead for almost 12 months. And then, brother, the termite ate his stick, and then he fell down. And this is how my grandmother, she noticed that her husband is dead a year ago. What do you think about, do we need the PhD to believe this story? No, obviously the story is true story, right?
Mm.
Mhm.
But did it really happen? Did it really happen?
Oh yeah, it happened. I swear by the Quran it happened.
But it sounds very silly. But how come
Oh,
for
you hurt my
the
feeling
one?
now. Honestly, you did hurt my feeling. I wasn't expecting this from you. I mean, we're talking about my great grandfather. This may give me a bit issue. This is really an embarrassment for me online. You know, I'm talking about my grandfather who died, because it was Corona, and then what happened? And you said to me, "This is silly. This is not." I thought you are a nice guy, but anyway, it's okay.
No,
I will forgive you.
no,
I will forgive you.
it's not about death of your grandfather. It's about like noticing after 1 year. It's
So
like,
what? It's normal. My grandfather, she go to the room. She respect that he's making maybe meditation. Maybe he used to watch Sadhguru. Like he go like, don't move. Say it. So this guy, he was holding his stick. He don't move. He don't eat because my grandfather, he used to fast for a year and sometime more. So they don't notice. They go, they come, they go, they come, they go, they come. And he was the king. The ministers, Al Khomeini come to him. George Bush called him, and nobody answered because he was meditating, holding the stick. So. And then took a year. And then when the termite, they ate the stick, he fell down and noticed. You don't believe in termite, my friend?
I believe in termites.
Okay,
I
this
do.
is this is called the power of the termite story.
But honestly, I know what you mean, actually. It's about Solomon's story, but
Now you know because I
but
put it in the screen. You all can see it.
yeah, but
Okay.
at those times, at the times of Prophet, no, well, Muhammad, right? At the times of Muhammad, this story would sound to Sahabas very inspiring, very like
So,
mythical, and not only
but is it
mythical.
a true story or is it a silly story, as you said to me in the beginning, before you know it's about
Sound
Suleiman?
sound to me as a mythical story, obviously,
It's a silly
but
story. It's a stupid story. So what do you mean? I just showed you that the Arab, they said to him, this is fairy tale stories. They are making fun of the stupid Quran. And they have the right to do so. I mean, look at this. The guy is a king and he died holding a stick and nobody noticed. And then the wives, the kings, I mean, the ministers, the soldiers, the general, he's a king. He have a kingdom. Nobody noticed that he is dead for almost 1 year. And nobody noticed until the termite, they ate the stick. And then he fell down. How this can be from God?
well, if not from God, then from some other, probably, I don't know, some other dimensional spiritual message. I don't know, but
What dimensional? This is a
there,
story the Jews they tell to their
there must-
children about Suleiman. This is a story the Jews they tell to their kids. Muhammad, he took it from the Jews.
but actually there are some verses in Quran that says that this message is actually what has been sent to you before,
What
or
message sent to you before or after? Whoever teach this message is stupid. Who in the world want to believe in such a thing? The guy is dead for a year because he's holding a stick or not. His body will decay, right?
right?
His body will decay from the second day, from the third day. There's no refrigerator. So how the guy is standing and how in the world his wives they come in, he's a king and nobody noticed that the guy is not talking. Let us say his eyes is open for the sake of argument. Imagine you have a person in front of you for 5 minutes, his eyes is open but he's not moving. Isn't it obvious there's something wrong with him? So how in the world they say it took them a year and nobody noticed that he's dead? And how? Because Allah, he concealed that from the genie. I'm glad that you are laughing. Did you decide to leave Islam, my friend?
Well, still, like, I don't want to just leave Islam. I just want something like a replacement, you know? I've been
No
like,
problem. I will give you the staff of Solomon. My grandfather, I have connection. I'm an Arab, We have a lot of staffs. I can give you a staff. You can have connection. What connect? My friend, listen to me carefully. It's not just holding a piece of wood and say, okay, I'm holding something. This is stupid. So if in your heart you know that this is stupid, then it's stupid of you not to leave what is stupid, regardless you are going to go where. You want to be an atheist, you want to be a Christian, you want to be a Hindu. You can be a Hindu, by the way. A Hindu is good, You can eat carrot. You can eat carrot the rest of your life. And I can introduce you
honestly,
to Sadhguru. Huh?
honestly, among my friends, I haven't like witnessed any fundamental, like decays. And most of them, they're very decent, well-educated, well-mannered people. They practice as well,
But
and they don't,
they are your friends
they
and they are
don't.
Muslims and they are Muslims?
Yeah, they're Muslim. They don't cheat on their wives. They don't drink alcohol. They
How you
don't
know?
do bad.
Okay, hold on, hold on.
Because I know.
Hold on. No, you do not know. No, you do not know. The Muslims are taught to conceal their sin. And if you conceal it, Allah bless you. If you don't conceal it, Allah will punish you. Don't you know that?
Well, it's like that. Like if you show your sin, that person who saw you, who witnessed your sinning, is gonna be a witness against you. There is a
No,
judgment.
no, this is not about showing your sin. It's about, you know, concealing your sin, which means you do sin and you hide it, which means you don't tell, you don't confess your sin. So if you announce your sin, Allah will punish you. And what kind of religion this religion? So all of them, they claim that they are decent. And let me ask you,
Why we should
is
confess
your
our
friends,
sin?
are you saying to me that your friends are better than Muhammad? Muhammad himself, he go to his own son wife when the husband was away, out of the house, and he flirt with the wife. And you are telling me my friends are decent, they don't do that. Well, Muhammad, he did it. Are you saying that they are better than Muhammad?
Honestly, the thing that actually been discovering to us, actually, most people, most of my friends, they don't know about that. Even I never did, and I never heard about that.
But we show the
Whatever we
reference,
heard,
we prove it.
you
Even
know,
the
most
Muslim, they
people,
say, this
they
is in the
don't
books of
quite
the
dig,
Muslim, written by
dig in.
Muslims about Muhammad life. They say, Muhammad, he went to his own son Zayd when the husband was away. And then Allah, he sent the wind, left the curtain, and he saw her mutafaddila, which means almost wearing nothing, or naked. And then he said to her, Subhanallah, mu'allif al-qulub. So a man, he is a prophet of God, flirting with the married women. She is married to his own son. And you are telling me that my friends are decent friends. They don't do cheat in their wives. Are they better than Muhammad?
Probably because better than Muhammad that you're actually explaining to us.
Okay,
Because
that's
they,
mean if they are better than Muhammad, that's not because of Islam, because Islam, even Muhammad, he is the worst. So if they are practicing, obviously they aren't practicing Islam. Secondly, Muslim men, they can have up to 4. So what does cheating mean? I can marry now, and then I leave my wife, I go have a dinner with the women, dating her. So I'm thinking to marry her. According to Islam, this is halal, there's no cheating. So I can sleep with the first one, the second one, the fourth one, until 4. And there is no cheating. So what do you mean cheating? All of this is cheating in reality. When you marry a woman and then you go sleep with the second woman, this is the first cheating. The third woman, this is the third cheating. The fourth woman, this is the fourth cheating. But what you call them wives. But in reality, is nothing but a cheating. What Muhammad he did, he made a cheating
but,
lawful.
but Jewish prophets, they also had many wives, right?
God,
Solomon did have
God, God
wives.
condemned them. You can go and
David,
read the Old Testament about the stories of Solomon or anyone. You will see God said, "Don't multiply your wives." So they are condemned. And even God, he says to David as an example, the women you took from her husband, you know, God will punish you and will take from you the women you have, and even your son will be taken for you. And his son died. So in the Bible, God condemned the one who do wrong. In the Quran, is good to go. What
where
do
is
you
it?
think? Huh? I'm saying in the Quran, your God, he praised the one who cheat. And not only that, Allah, he says to him, why you don't hide? Why you hide what you have in your heart for this woman? She's married. What do you mean why you don't hide? Allah should say the opposite. Shame on you.
Honestly, I'm puzzled. I'm very confused. I'm
Hmm.
puzzled because still, like, it's very hard to comprehend. This religion went so so spread out so fast.
Who
Like
cares? It's
because
spread out by the sword.
still, like, it needs some spirit, some
What is
courage,
spirit?
some
Atheism
faith,
is it?
strong faith.
Atheism is a spreading
But,
without any spirit. It's atheism.
but it requires strong faith,
Well,
in order to die.
atheists. They have no faith in anything. They don't believe anything. It's fast growing too. What does have to do with the spirit and what?
But
Well,
yes, but still
my
dying
friend, my
for
friend, my friend.
faith, dying
Obviously, my
for faith.
friend, obviously, you are confused and you don't want to admit that this is a stupid religion, even though we are showing you how stupid it is. A God, let us say, all the world became Muslims. What does have to
Honestly,
do, my friend? No,
I'm
listen,
having
listen, listen, listen. I'm trying to put you in the place so you can understand your situation. Don't be stupid.
yeah.
If the whole world became Muslims, the whole world, there's 99.9999999 are Muslims. That is not a reason to become a Muslim. The question is the 9999999.9 smart to understand that this is stupid religion or not? When a God, he says that the sperm coming from the ribs of the women, he's a stupid. How many people believe in it? Who care? When a God says the earth is a flat, he's a stupid. When a God, he says that he will give you endless penis, he's a stupid. When a God, he says a man, he died, he was standing holding a stick, he's a stupid. When God, he says that the genie, there's a genie, have sex with your wife, he's a stupid. When this God, he claimed that there is a water, it's a spring of water where the sun set, this is a stupid. When he claimed there's a little midget, they are called Gog and Magog, and there are trillions of people, but we cannot find them. And there is a guy, he built a wall, so they cannot come to us, and we cannot find neither those people, neither the wall. He is a stupid. So who care how many people believe in the stupid? So what you are saying to me, because there's many people believe in the stupid Allah, I decide to be stupid too, because I cannot leave the majority stupid, because I like the majority stupid people, and I like to be stupid with the stupid. I don't feel like I don't want to feel lonely, because now you will feel lonely if everybody is stupid, and you decide not to be stupid. You will feel lonely. It's not good to be lonely. I will join the stupid club. Is that what you are saying to me?
Well, sort of.
Okay, well, good for you. Do you have to pay any? Do you have to pay any membership for the stupid? Do you have to pay any membership for the stupid club?
Well, sometimes maybe in terms of zakat or sadaqah.
Yeah, you have to pay. You have to pay. You know, you have to put down. You have to put down your head 5 times to the stupidity. High price, my friend. High price.
Yeah, there are still a lot of misconceptions, misunderstandings. Honestly, I'm still having this cognitive dissonance. Honestly,
what misunderstanding? Islam is the most. Islam. There's nothing called as understanding at all in Islam. You know what is the point? If I believe in God and I don't commit sin, this God will destroy me. Have you ever heard of a stupid God like this? Listen carefully. If you do sin, God should destroy you, right? The one who do sin, correct? Okay. But if you don't do sin, should God destroy you?
I guess so.
Why?
Either way, we're destroyed. Either way, we're doomed. Either way, we're doomed.
Well, this is stupid God, you know. He said that if you don't commit sin and ask Allah for forgiveness, he will destroy you. I never heard of a stupid religion like this. That this God, he wants you to commit sin and he wants you to beg for forgiveness. You see, the second Muhammad, he said that. Obviously, this man Muhammad is possessed. He have mental illness. Because this is destroy, you know, he tried to copy from the Jews the story.
Do you think he was possessed by demons or sort of? Do you think it was a demon?
My friend, I believe that he's possessed by Facebook. I'm not sure. He's possessed. He's stupid. I mean, he's donkey. Who care? Oh, he's possessed. He's possessed. But when you say that to your people, that there is a group of people, they are people of Noah. They refuse to obey God. And then God, he sent message to Noah. And then Noah told them, my people, listen to me. If you don't listen to me, God will punish you. Repent. They refuse. Then God, he sent the flood. This is a story from the Bible. Then how you come with this? Because according to the Bible, God destroys nations who reject God, not the opposite. Here Muhammad is coming with something new. If you don't commit sin, Allah will sweep you out of existence. So sin is a requirement for this God to be good. The good person for Allah is not the one who is decent, is the one who commits sin. All what Allah he wants. People
and
begging,
repent.
no, it's not up to you. It's in front of you. The hate in front of you. Don't tell me the band. Muhammad, he said, you can see it in the screen, right?
Yes, I can see it.
Can you read it?
By him in whose hand is my life, if you were not to commit sin, Allah would sweep you out of existence and he would replace you by those people who would commit sin and seek forgiveness from Allah, and he would have pardoned them.
Hmm. What do you
So,
understand from this? Let us study the mentality of this God. Forget about Muhammad now. Why this God, he is so upset that I did not commit sin? What is the problem exactly?
well, I was taught, by Shuyukh once, and he told me that God has like 99 names,
Who cares?
and all his 99 names should work, like he's a forgiver, so there has to be someone who would ask for forgiveness in order to.
Guys,
So,
his name, guys, Allah, he believe if you don't use it, you lose it.
sort of, yes,
But this is
sort of.
stupid. His name is forgiven.
Like all his
Hold
qualities
on,
must.
hold on. Do you see
Like,
how stupid this sheikh who told you this explanation? He's a stupid more than Allah. Because how Allah will forgive and his name is forgiven if he is not already forgiven? So can't he forgive them for not committing sin? Because obviously Allah will punish you for not committing sin. So Allah now is angry. Forgive them.
well, yeah, well,
Who is the donkey here? So if Allah want to forgive anyway, obviously Allah can forgive. Here we go. He's going to destroy them. Allah forgive us. Did not commit sin. Sorry. What the heck? So he can forgive them because they did not commit sin. Who is stopping him? But obviously he don't forgive. He is not forgiven at all. Because, when he should not forgive, he is forgiven. And when they should go forgive, he is not forgiven. What this is a mental God. This is stupid. This God, he is using battery made in China. What's wrong with this God? So now this God, he didn't. Oh man, you did not commit sin. Allah is waiting. He created those men. He sent them this earth 1 year, 2 year. Like what the heck? What's wrong with those people? They are decent. Nobody fornicate. Nobody steal. Nobody commit adultery. Nobody is killing. What the heck? I made a mistake by creating them. I want people who they are really do action gangs, Somebody, he put a lot of gold in his neck and he sell drugs around. And then after, in the end of the day, he kissed the black stone. Please, Allah, forgive me. I will give you $10. And then Allah forgive him. So Allah, now he practicing forgiveness because his name is forgiving. Thank you, Allah. This is a stupid religion.
it is honestly very manipulative. Very manipulative.
My friend, the sheikhs who answer you, they are stupid more than Allah. And you know what those Muslims they do, those sheikhs. As you see, they gave you the answer, but you did not think about it deeply. The problem that most of us, we are not deep thinker people. If Allah is all forgiving, and because one of his name is to forgive, and this is why he will kill them, but this is not an excuse. Allah should not be angry if they are obeying him. Isn't it Allah who obey you not to commit sin? So why Allah will destroy you for obeying him? In the same time, isn't it Allah who decide what we will do? And the Muslim believe in destiny. So my friend, those sheikhs are not sheikhs, they are a bunch of goats. But their answers work if the one is listening is a goat too. Are you a goat?
No.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Well, I guess so. Well, when I woke up last time and I looked myself in the mirror, I think I was still human.
You don't have two horns.
No.
Do you remember the story of the guy with the two horns?
Zulqarnain, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, I know that story, yes.
I did not tell you, by the way, that this is my other grandfather. Yeah, and he went, this is a true story, by the way. My grandmother, she tell me because he used to tell her all his secrets, but those between us, So Zulqarnain, he is my grandfather, and he, he liked to take hashish, hashish. So one day, Zulqarnain, my grandfather, he converted to Islam. And then he come to my people, which is his people, which is my people, because his people is my people, and we are one people, So the people, which is my people, his people, he come to them and told them, people, you need to convert to Islam. My grandmother, she was a pagan. She hit him in his head with the hammer, You know, our women from my other side of the family, they are very strong. So she hit him in the head, and then there is one horn came in his head. He died. Allah resurrected him. My grandmother, she got angry. She hit him again in the second time, and he got a second horn. And now this is why they call him the man with the two horn. What do you think about the story? That they hit him with the hammer and he got two horn because of that.
I don't know. Like it sounds to me very stupid.
You are hurting my feeling
Very,
again, my friend.
very
Well,
unrealistic.
this is what your sheikh
Yeah.
says. How come it's stupid? I thought they are decent and they knew what they are saying. This is what your sheikh said. The guy, he got two horn because each time he come to them and he wanna convert them to Islam, they hit him in the hammer in his head. He got the first horn. Allah resurrected him. He come again and they hit him again with the hammer. By the way, the hammer was a sledgehammer from Home Depot. So it's big hammer. You know, that's why, like, if you try to hit yourself with a normal hammer, horn will not come. I'm just telling you. You have to use like big hammer. You know, this is a true story. But don't do that experience at home. Okay, disclaimer. So,
Okay.
so what this? How in the world is still as a Muslim all of this until now, and you are telling me you are not living Islam yet?
Okay, let's say I left Islam, but still, like, what forces actually
Well, tell me first.
made
I left Islam, and then we will see
what
what you will do.
forces? No,
Let
what
me.
forces made my life go upside down? What
Okay,
forces made my
your life is already upside down. You are living like a goat right now. You know, you've been, you know, already you put your head down and your ass is up. You are telling me my life is upside down? No. If you leave Islam, you will stand up as a man again. You are born down to who?
But actually, the fact that I gave up all my prayers 2 years ago, it was my first step to leaving Islam. But since then, I'm telling you, like everything went like the wrong, you know. I got divorced, like my study went down. I had some financial losses.
My friend,
Like
people who never left Islam, they will get divorced too? I'm asking you.
maybe, probably,
What maybe?
yes.
The highest number of divorce in the world is in Saudi Arabia. Go and check. Qatar, Bahrain. So what maybe? Do people who
But how
they
about
stay as a Muslim?
financial loss?
Do
How
Muslims
about
who they are Muslims? The most poor people world in the world are Muslims. Somalia, Bangladesh. What does have to do with leaving Islam? I am not a Muslim at all. So based on what you are saying, if you don't believe in Allah, well, everything will go wrong with you. But the one who everything go wrong with them is the Muslims. Millions of Muslims are coming to Europe as refugee. They believe in Allah. When Allah came with Taliban, the Muslim
Maybe they believed in the wrong way. Maybe they
when Allah came with the Taliban in Afghanistan, people they hang in the wheels of the airplane. They die. They want to leave. They don't want Allah. There's hundreds of thousands they flee through the borders. We saw them, and until now they are in the borders. People dying in the snow. Nobody want Allah. So what do you mean? So my friend, Taliban right now are begging for help. They are begging. They are coming to Europe. Says, please, we will accept a human right. Please, we will let women go to school. Please, just give us assistance. What Allah? What is Allah? What does have to do with Allah? So you are a I can say you are a superstition person, and you are trying to make or try to understand things happen to you, which is not a good things happening. Based in I left Allah, and but you did not leave Islam yet. You did not.
well, I wanna actually I left kind of Islam. I left it kind of like, but if I wanna go, let's say, to Christianity, I feel myself as if I'm gonna go through that again. You know what I mean?
My friend. Anyway,
Because
my friend, you see, I'm not going to waste your time and my time. A human being who is superstition, he will never have religion or have a belief. Why? Because he measure always anything happen to him based in what he think in his head. So if a fart happened, if you farted, you say, oh, maybe because I did that wrong. Oh, maybe because of etc. You know, you better believe in the God. His name is Mr. Voodoo then. So if you are either you are being rational, smart, adult, mature, or you want to think as a kid. There's a guy, he started translating my book. A week after he called me, he says, my cat died. Do you think this is have to do with the translating your book? He said, do you think the God of Islam, he killed your cat, but he did not kill me? I am the one who made